Yo, this is JC back with another video, baby. I just wanted to make a quick video on why being alone is okay, right? I don't have notes for this one and shit either. But one, you have a lot more time, right? You have a lot more time. Like, motherfucker, my head get cloud. That my head get cloudy, bro. Like, I'm human too, right? Well, one thing with me though is, motherfucker, I spend time alone, right? So I can gather clairvoyance, so I can have time to think, right, or not think. That's a big part of that's a big reason why I like being alone. Two, entanglement, right? People can't in a sense, entanglement, right? Like, there's no room for there's less space for negativity, right? Than if they're opposed to being this is not to no one specifically, opposed to being around negative energy, right? Negative people you don't want to be around. The room is gonna, now you're adding baggage, now you're piling up a bunch of negativity, right, in the room. So that can correlate, right, to the next one I can say, right? Being creative. I think being alone, personally for me, I think being alone, also being creative, right? Like teamwork make the dream work type of thing. Like, how you gonna right? Like, how you gonna win a war with 100 sheep, right? Type of deal, like type of thing. Like, so I mean, just being creative, right? That's three. Like, I really think being alone helps with being creative, right? Because of energy and frequency and vibration are actual things that if those are actual things that play a part in or if we are those things, right? If we are those things are around us, right? We gotta be wise with the people we keep around us, right? If we're made of those things, right? So I mean, it helps with being creative. You gotta watch the energy you keep around you, right? Because you don't even know, like, your energy carries frequencies and vibrations, right? So I mean, just keeping that in mind, and just keeping that in mind. 4, you don't I feel like less regret, right? Like, when you, motherfucker, if you do something, if you get caught doing something on your own, right, that's on your ass. Right? So, opposed to having somebody else being entangled, like I was just saying in my last one, with somebody else, and having to bear that weight, right? Having to be accountable for somebody else, right? So, like, I think being around people, having more people, comes with more regret. What is that, 4? We have what is going on with my camera? What in the world's going on, my shit? Yo, I'm back. I don't know what the fuck just happened with my camera. My shit. There was too much light, baby. There was too much light. My shit just. But anyway, so we have time. You have time alone, right? You have a time alone entanglement. Yeah, keeping motherfuckers away from you, right? Being creative and less regret, right? There's less regret, and let's go with the 5 too, right? I think you listen better, right? Like I was just saying with like frequency, energy, and vibration. Right? Like we gotta oh my gosh, I kind of just lost my train of thought there. But shoot, what was number 5? Or number 6, whatever. Listening. I think we're better listeners when we're alone, right? Like we have a lot more space, right? Clear space to listen. Just tune in, right? Tap in. It's like right? Like this thought just came into my head. Like just think about a pool of water, right? Like a pool of water, right? And everybody's hands is up in that shit, flicking up the water and shit, right? Like, right? Like, you guys get what I'm trying to say? Like, you're not giving the fucking water time to fucking flow, right? Like, right? So I mean, it's not a fucking sophisticated ass analogy, but I guess I know you guys can know where I'm coming from with it. Opposed to just everybody in the water hand still, nobody moves, right? So, hey man, don't underestimate the power of listening, but not only listening, but listening when you're by yourself. That's what this whole video is. That's what this whole video is for. So I mean, I'm an advocate for spending time alone because I do it all the time, right? I know what it does for me. I know what it's gonna do for me, right? I know it's done for me, and I know what it's doing for me. Number 6, right? So we have time. Not in order, but okay, in order. Fuck. We have time, entanglement, right? Creativity, regret, better listening, and I think that's, and then 6, energy, right? Your energy, because if you're it doesn't have to be rocket science, right? If you just know the basis of what things are and how they work, you can start to understand why things came to be, right? About energy, right? Like if you're that, I'm that, and we're around that, right? You want to make sure you have positive energy around you, right? Energy that's not too dense. That's gonna weigh you down. Because then you have that around you, right? That may weigh your thoughts down. Motherfucker, that may end up weighing your ass physically down. Your spirit down. So it's like you gotta be wise and like, right? I don't want to dive too deep. I'm trying to find a way you can tap into that, right? I'm trying to do both, man. Figure out a way you can acquire that, and then help you utilize that, right? And then I'm early in the process too, right? So as the videos go on, as the content goes on, you'll start to see the time spent harvested, right? And energy, bro. I can go on for days. 7. Motherfuckers can't say nothing to you, right? Like I say in a lot of my other videos, you wanna find a balance between being able to take constructive criticism, but not letting criticism destroy your construct, right? That can be its own video, but I'll talk about it a little bit right now. Like, you wanna I kind of think just having that balance, right? But in saying that though, not letting motherfuckers like walk all over you, right? Like, it ties in to what I was just saying about energy, right? You guys, you know who you are, so you gotta. It ties into that. You gotta. It's less bullshit, right? There's less of a reason for someone to nag at you if you're alone, right? Or fuck. Like it takes two. Like, you ever heard that saying? Like, it's true. Finding that balance, right? Because you may be someone that likes to talk to people, right? And you're a people's person. You're extrovert. But sometimes it's good to try and find a balance, right? Find ways you can just maybe switch up the form of what you're doing, right? Maybe watch a YouTube video. Network with different people. Try a different platform, right? You don't always have to physically be talking to somebody, and then to interact, right? So I mean, that's another reason to be alone. I can go on for days in this motherfucker, man. It's the fact of executing on it, right? And not just talking about it is the cherry on top, right? Is the gun in the holster type of deal, you dig? So I mean, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys real quick. I don't want to draw this one. I just want to smooth, babe. I'll chat to y'all soon. Have a good day. Peace.